I hope everyone is doing well. So this is the part 4 of the data analysis and dashboard building using Microsoft Excel. And in this video, we are going to learn about ranking, how to rank products by turn, by sales, and we will also learn how to show top 6 products based on a certain criteria. So those who have seen my previous video, you already know that I'm using one raw data worksheet to build the dashboard, and in previous parts we have addressed several. So far we have addressed 8 business questions, and today we will be answering from question number 9 to 11. In this Excel sheet, raw data worksheet has sales record of Oregon Company from July 1, 2021 to June 30, 2022, which is 1 year worth of data. So raw data, let's go to raw data worksheet, and we can see that there's date column, SKU, product name, quantity. Quantity basically shows how many quantities of a certain product was sold for each transaction, and unit price, revenue, which is just multiplication of unit price and quantity, and different sizes. So our first question is rank products by turns, right? Turns meaning how many times a product was sold. Those who have already seen previous videos, you know that supply chain specialists tend to prioritize turns over sales, but sales is also important. Sales meaning dollar value sales, the revenue, that's also very important. So first we are going to rank products by turns. We will find out how many times the products were sold, and then we are going to rank it from 1 to, there are 17 per 1 to 17. So the way we are going to do is we will go to the raw data worksheet. We are going to select all the columns and then go to insert, click on pivot table. We can create a new worksheet or existing worksheet, but because we like to place our pivot tables just under the questions, that's why we will select existing worksheet, and we will click on this button, go to dashboard, and then we will click here, click again on this button and click OK. We want to rank by turns first, right? So first we need to put the product names in rows. Now we have all of our products, and then what we are going to do, we will drag the product name again and put it here, and it's counting the product name, which is basically means it's counting how many times the products were sold, right? And then let's label these rows correctly, products, and then these are rank by turns. So far it's still showing counted results, right? But we need to rank it. The way we are going to do that is we are going to right click here, select the first cell, right click, show values as, and we want to see rank largest to smallest, and by product name is fine. Okay, so largest to smallest. Now let's sort this one. Okay, so jackets and coats is our number 1 product, shirts number 2, sportswear number 3. This is only by how many times it was sold. Now so this answers our first question, rank products by turns. Now we want to rank products by sales or dollar value of sales. So let's drag the revenue column and put it in values. is showing the dollar value sales. So this is rank by revenue. This is what we are trying to find out, and let's sort this one first. So largest to okay, so largest to smallest. So this is earning our revenue. Then let's go to show value as, and then rank largest to smallest, right? So when we are ranking largest, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, these ranks by revenue. The reason why we are doing this analysis side by side is because we can see that just because something is selling more frequently doesn't mean it earnings more dollar value of sales or dollar value revenue, right? So if I sort again by largest to smallest, we will see this one is rank number 1, so it's sold most frequently, and it's also number 1 in sales. It's earning most revenue. This one, number shirts, is selling, like it's in second place in terms of turns, but in terms of dollar value sales, it's in number 7. So there are 6 more products which are earning more for the company. So sportswear is third in terms of turns, right? But it's in terms of revenue, it's in the second place. And swimwear is fourth in terms of turns and revenue. Suits and blazer in terms of turns is fifth, and place and revenue in third. So as you can see, there is a in many of the cases, for example, care product in terms of turns is 14, but in terms of turns is 10. Socks in terms of turns is 13, but in terms of dollar value sales is, and so on. You get the idea, right? So that's why when we are trying to manage inventory, we prioritize turns, but we also want to look at sales, dollar value of sales, because at the end of the day, dollar value generates profit for the company, right? So that's why we do it side by side. And then the last question is only display top 6 in terms of sales. So there's sales. We are going to do what we are going to do. We don't want to see all 17. We only want to see top 6. The way we will do, we are going to click here and then value filters, right? And then we will select top 10. Okay, so here we want to see only top 6, not 10. Items is fine. You also have the option to select percentage, sum, but you will either end up using items or percentage in most of the cases, right? So there are 2 options for you: rank by turns, rank by revenue. We want to see rank by revenue. We don't want to see rank by turns now. Okay, so this is, see, first 1 to 6 is rank by revenue, and you can also see side by side what's their rank by turns. In future videos, we will see cost for different products, and we will also calculate margin, and we will create charts and so on. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider subscribing.